Okay, so the last three videos and this one are going to kind of go together. This has to do with the fourth horseman of apocalypse, death. The third represented pestilence and corruption. Um, and we'll get into the other ones, I guess, maybe later in the video or another time. But anyways, I think we're in the stage of the fourth horseman. And like I said a while ago, I felt like the third horseman's time was over. Um, but then the revelation came out about Horus. He's every male R-worder and R-worder victim. He's every male 187er victim. Okay, not every male 187 or serial 187er. That's Nyarlathotep. But I kind of chalked all the, and Calypso is, if there's a female R-worder, it's going to be Calypso. And a female 187, serial 187er victim, it's going to be Calypso. But anyways, so I kind of was maybe chalking that up to the fourth horseman. But whatever. Anyways, I'm just saying basically around that time is when I feel like this one started to rise. Death started to rise. And come to find out now, I've found death. Okay? And unfortunately, it's not some wizened old hag. It's, one of the most beautiful women in the world. Okay, especially if you like that type of aesthetic. So, but what does that mean? What does all this mean, though? So the third horseman, we saw what I did. I'm not going to go over that. Okay, destroying Hollywood, stopping serial 187ers and mass 187ers, and basically just throwing a monkey wrench. And now everything these bitches do is just to jumble your mind. Okay, every advertisement, every thing they make is to try to jumble your mind up so you can't see clearly. Because if you can see clearly, then you're going to find your way here. Or this stuff will find you. And that'll be the end of them. Okay? Because they are on a lower level. And they can't... Stuff that's from a higher level has to stay, like... secret. Okay? So this is kind of all a secret right now. A big gaping wound of a secret that anybody can come and see. Okay? If, by some stroke of luck, if you can find this channel. And I'm saying if this channel goes viral, then it's all over for them. Okay? It's just there. It's a new world begins. We're stuck in this world. This is why we're stuck in this time loop. And so anyway, so I'm saying, so you have death coming around now. Well, death doesn't play with Nyarlathotep. Okay? Death kind of runs Nyarlathotep. It's like Nyarlathotep doesn't wish he was me. He wishes he was death. Okay, is obsessed with me as he is, he really wishes he was death. He wishes he was something that created itself. A lot of bitches in the universe are like it's death. I think Thanatos in Marvel was obsessed with death, which is, interesting because Thanatos is death in the Greek, not in the Marvel universe. The benevolent god Thanatos. Well, I guess the word benevolent, I don't know if, but yeah, he was one of the Greek gods. Um, but anyways, so so a lot of bitches in the universe are obsessed with death, and Thanatos in Marvel is Mundus, so a villain. You know what I'm saying? Pontius Pilate, Brutus, so on and so forth. It supposedly just loves it's death. I don't know what to tell you. It's part of the universe. And as fucked up as y'all may think death is, well, its twin, life, is even more crazy. So anyway, so death isn't going to be taking kindly to all this Nyarlathotep shit, okay? As the third horseman of apocalypse, and me being on God's side, we're giving them, God loves everybody. He's giving them a chance. Now that death is coming, a lot of this shit that you see, I'm saying death is H.P. Lovecraft. Like, he is not a fan of these outer beings and all their bullshit. Okay? Like, when Satan fell from heaven, I don't think death lost any respect for him or anything like that. Like, okay, so you don't want to be with me anymore. Okay, well, in heaven, you don't want to be listening to what God says anymore. All right, well, go with your aunt and your uncle and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go live with them. So that's kind of what happened. So I think death kind of took Satan under his wing. Death like Satan. He just really doesn't like the outer beings because they're just all like cheap imitations of him. So anyways, so this doesn't just represent this fourth horseman. It's not just death. Death is kind of just like their leader. Like, there's all these other siblings of God that also are like, they like God, like death does. But for whatever reason, during apocalyptic times, death becomes the most powerful out of them. In like other settings, like darkness will be the most powerful one. Like in the Warcraft 40k setting, darkness will be the most powerful one, and the other ones will have to team up to like bring darkness down because it's so powerful. Like death and vitriol, and life and whoever else is over there, Ouroboros, time. They're all gods over there, but. And I haven't found Azathoth over there. I don't know if I guess in that realm of reality, maybe he's not like there like that. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, but death becomes the most powerful one. So I think this fourth horseman also represents darkness, these other pre-existential beings. Okay, and their creations. So the third horse represents, I guess, God and the archangels. Like I'm like the leader of all that. Archangel Michael is the third horseman of apocalypse, but the fourth one is death. I'm saying who's the most powerful during end times of all the pre-existentials. So we're seeing them come around now, and I'm saying, so like, it's not like the angels running everything. That's why when you walk into places, people aren't, oh hi, how's it going, all nice and happy. This isn't the time of the angels anymore. And their manifestations are here to lead the way for them, just like I was here to lead the way for our side. But death is their leader. So we're going to see this ride, this journey of this horseman who's this, I don't know, 23-year-old girl who's American, white girl, um, and just whatever that entails. Okay. Kind of beats me. I don't think they're going to be fans of. I think, our side, we were able to get tricked into, or we're just so, I don't know, naive. We thought there was hope for them or whatever. These ones, they're not going to be playing around and having hope for no damn Yog Sothoth and Yarlathotep and all. They want to get them out of there. Okay, so they had their chance and they fell into a trap, and I sprung the trap, but now death is going to be here to be able to fuck you up now because you fell into this trap. Okay? And so we're going to see this, this new horseman of apocalypse start to ride. And there will be the death of plenty of things going on. Okay? Hopefully plenty of bullshit. A lot of just garbage will just die. And we'll, with death comes life. Like, you can't have a renewal. Like, in Florida, it's good because there's so much vegetation, it's good for, like, lightning to strike and a fire to sweep across, some part of Florida, because then it'll clear out all the choked up shit, and there'll be new life that can, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully there could be some type of balance to the universe, but I'm just saying it's not gonna, it doesn't bode well for the powers that be right now. I'm saying, especially after how I just exposed all your glistening organs to the sunlight. Y'all keep it up, man. Y'all keep on doing whatever it is you're doing. And honestly, I wonder who is going to be the first. We've had a few men, okay, but who's going to be the first woman to identify with all this and with their, spiritual identity and who they are in the spiritual world, and really take that with more than a grain of salt, or at least a grain of salt. I don't know who the first one is going to be. The first manifestation. We know plenty of avatars already know about all this, or sworn to secrecy, or whatever. But anyways, yeah. So prepare for a new wave of whatever.